Hi guys, Retro Forward Dave back, and I'm going to talk to you about 6 PlayStation 3 games that I personally think are some of the best on the system and that I think you should check out if you have not already. Coming right up. Okay, so this is 6 games that I think are just amazing. They're not my top 6 of all time or anything like that. They're just really worth checking out and really worth your time. So, I'm going to start things off with a game called LA Noire. This is an awesome open world, sort of like Grand Theft Auto, but it's completely different in the sense that you're interrogating people and you have to tell whether they're actually lying to you or not. And there's a really amazing facial recognition in this game, to the point where it's really creepy sometimes watching people talk in this game. And they did model a lot of the actors after, or the people in the game after real world actors. So it's sometimes you see a cameo in there. And it's kind of interesting. Anyway, LA Noire, you should definitely check it out.
Homicide men are the right hand of God. The people demand swift and merciless justice. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Phelps, Earl, a shooting at the 111 Club.
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Real professionals.
I'm only gonna warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this.
I'm a middleman. I distribute for the LAPD. Destruction of public property, harassment. Jesus Christ!
You just don't get it, do you?
I think I want him dead.
I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way.
Okay, so the next one on my list, you may agree with me, you may not, but Mass Effect 2. And why didn't I choose the Mass Effect trilogy? Because that's kind of cheating, but still, if you're going to start with one in the series, you should start at number 2, because I personally find it controls a lot better, has an interesting story, and Krogan Homeworld for the win. Come on.
I'm gathering specialists for a mission. It's not going to be easy. The chances of surviving are slim.
Shepard, but you're dead. Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel.
It's not the gap. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Okay, so the next one on my list is probably, for me, the first time that this series got it right in terms of gameplay, story, atmosphere, and that's, Transformers: War for Cybertron. Original voice cast, and to be honest, I kind of think I like playing as the Decepticons a little bit more of than the Autobots in this game, but both gameplay styles are pretty cool. I like how it tells the story, and since there's been a few other decent Transformers games, but this one for me is where it started, so you should definitely check it out.
power to put an end to what remains of the Autobots. Our defeat would mean the end of everything. Take your Autobots and leave Cybertron forever. This is our home, Megatron. We will stay. We will fight. And we will win.
So you're probably thinking, Dave, at this point, you've shown me, what, 3 third-person action-adventure games. Yeah, and actually, you know what? It's going to be another one. Because I like third-person action-adventure games, and this one is probably one of the darkest, most intense games I think I've played in a long time, and it's Spec Ops: The Line. It's just insane. Like, it's messing with your mind, this game. Third person, cover-based shooter, but done very well. And again, it's one of those ones where it messes you up. It shows you some very, very disturbing images. And there's a surprise twist ending that is definitely worth checking it out.
Dubai's running out of time, gentlemen. Let's move. It's clear the 33rd is no longer acting as part of the U.S. Army.
The CIA's been here for God knows how long, trying to clean it up.
If we're gonna sort this out, we need to find John Conrad. I know there's a lot of you asking the same question right now. Why? There was no reason for any of this. We were looking for survivors. Well, you found some.
They're still alive. Take care of them.
It's a bitch, ain't it? This war is over. Dubai will be evacuated. And you will tell me what happened to John Conrad.
You didn't actually think we'd just let you walk in here, did you?
We've been set up.
Welcome to hell, Walker.
The storm's too strong! We need to get back inside! Go, go, go!
There's too many of them!
We can't hold much longer.
Jesus, shoot it! Shoot it! We're going down!
So people who know me relatively well will find this as no surprise that I love Fallout. Fallout New Vegas is arguably one of the best Fallout games on the, well, it's definitely, in my opinion, the best Fallout game on the PS3 because it lets you play however you want, and it's Fallout. Fallout is amazing regardless of what system, what platform you play it on. Check out New Vegas. It's got one of the coolest stories. It's a free open world, and yes, it is also technically can be played as a third person. So we can say this list is like top 6 best third person adventure shooter games. Anyway, check out Fallout New Vegas.
Jingle, jingle, as I go riding merrily.
So you guys like Fallout, right? Yeah, I do too. So this will come as no surprise. Fallout 3 is worth checking out. This one being done by Bethesda, so, and I said that totally wrong. What's wrong with me? Anyway, Fallout 4 being the most recent one, you'll find actually some callbacks from this game, and so it's definitely worth checking out if you're enjoying Fallout 4. And I personally find it is a little bit more enjoyable than Fallout 4, just a little more dynamic. I personally find the story a little more interesting in Fallout 3. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. I mean, you probably played it at this point if you haven't. You should fix that right now. Fallout 3.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown. Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day with picket fence and rambling road. I feel so welcome each time that I visit. That's my happy heart keeps laughing like a cloud. Like a cloud. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my
Okay, so there you have it, guys. So we're going to call this top 6 third-person action-adventure shooters that is worth checking out, because that's what this has turned out to be. So let me know what you think of these games in the comments below. As always, please like and subscribe. And yeah, this came as a surprise to you as it did to me. Yay for randomness. This is Retro Forward Dave and Retro Forward.
Our American way of life. Isn't it grand? Peace, freedom, and bacon and eggs. Seems perfect. But what if it's not? Friends, your future may not be as secure as you think. Where will you be when the atomic bombs fall?